It's Thursday and it's the 15th of December and we are getting dangerously close to Christmas.
We're getting dangerously close to this fire. Keeps warming my back. I'm waiting for my hair actually to just go up.
It is actually, I mean, we should let people know that
Yeah.
it is actually really hot here.
You do see the illusion here, but what you don't feel is the heat off this thing. Like, it's actually really warm.
Yeah. It's been on for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
So
2
it's
weeks now.
building up some nice flames in there.
We're going to stick some marshmallows and chestnuts in it at some point in the near future before we get the proper Christmas feel.
I think so, yeah. And as it is a Thursday, it's time for another buyer's guide.
And this time we are covering iOS and Android for all you mobile people out there. So everything you need to know, everything you should know, everything you should avoid, you'll find out right now.
While you could build an electronic rendition of Everest with a range of mobile devices currently on the market, the most popular operating systems in the market right now are Apple's iOS or Google's Android system. Both have proven their worth for accessibility, range of content and quality of operating systems, each offering wide range of applications downloadable straight to the devices without the need of a separate PC or Mac. As long as you're near a Wi-Fi hub, you can now run your mobile life straight out of the box. The ease of use, online play, and range of media choices mean mobiles are quickly becoming not only a sideline to home gaming, but a true alternative to those wanting a wider range of titles for cheaper and on the move too. Cheap cost doesn't mean cheap production values though. While most games are built on the premise of gaming on the go, quick fixes on bus or train journeys, or even for those moments you're indisposed, they're not brief time fillers. The best are definite time killers. For the gamer, it's an exciting time to get into mobile gaming, as online stores offer a huge mix of remade arcade classics and titles built specifically for mobile and touchscreen gaming in mind. Apple's confident strides in the mobile industry means it's the best supported in terms of apps, for both choice and number. App prices are cheap, letting you pick up games or the latest app trend for the cost of a soft drink. Cost is an issue for Apple's devices. iPhone is a massively pricey investment, either signing your money away to many months of contract as providers ensure they get their money back, or shelling out a huge lump sum for buy up front. Taking a bite of the apple means being locked into the company's design and model structure, which may be too ironclad for some. Going Apple means sticking with an iPhone and its iTunes program, which locks in all purchases, music, video or games, to your account. Apple loves innovation. It loves reinvention more though. New versions of the iPhone are appearing in cycles of around 2 years and will give gadget fans pangs of guilt and jealousy of the new sleeker hardware with new features. Another issue with Apple's pursuit of newer updates is that older phones get slowly left behind. 3GS users are finding problems running the newest iOS 5 on their phone, and some newer games and apps simply won't work. Being at a cutting edge comes with a price. Gaming can be a hit and miss affair with the touchscreen. Some conversions of arcade classic just don't hold up without the correlation found between player and button control pad. It's not the case with games built specifically for mobile devices though. Given the operating system has been adopted by multiple mobile companies, you got a wide choice in choosing a smart phone design and capabilities that fit better with what you want. Like the iOS, apps on the Android marketplace are cheap when compared to retail titles or even console-based download games. If you're hankering after old school control methods, Android is the way to go. The Xperia Play is the only Android phone with an actual physical joypad built in. Despite a catch-up, Android Marketplace is still trailing behind the App Store for a number of apps, though the main ones are available on both. Angry Birds, Plants vs Zombies and Cut the Rope are all mobile classics, but for something newer, you want to try casual-friendly Where's My Water. Good, colorful fun and out on both Android and iOS. If you simply want to show off your new iOS device, you can't go far wrong with Infinity Blade 2 for a glimpse of Unreal Engine powered fighting. Though if you love Arkham City, consider picking up Batman Arkham City Lockdown instead. Modern Combat 3 Fallen Nation is hands down the best example of how to make a first-person shooter work on iOS. The first and second Modern Combat are also available for Android. This game has awesome online modes, great gameplay, and is as close to a proper FPS game as you could possibly wish for. If you're into old-fashioned PC gaming, go pick Pirates, The Bard's Tale, prime examples of how to convert classical PC games to handheld. Dual stick shooters are something that work really well on iOS and Android, and Gun Bros is free and good fun.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, we're on. Oh, sorry.
All right. Let's put this away.
Well, that's that's the iOS and Android market done, which is, I think, will continue to be a larger and larger force, dominant force within the console and general gaming industry. So
It's taking up a lot of my time, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. Every single blog. But it's good because those high scores need to be reached by someone. And
Definitely.
if you're not doing it,
Someone else is.
Yeah, someone else is.
Someone else is. Yeah.
But it's that time again, Banks. It's that time again. Will we ever get bored of this? I certainly hope not, because it's the highlight of my day. Which
How
says,
could you ever get bored of this?
we have two hats. We have two people. We have two heads.
Ah,
we
you're
have-
too slow.
I'll buy you a drink. How's that?
You know, I have an interesting relationship with the actors in the sense that I ideally would like to hire actors and bring them in and say, like, okay, I totally got this figured out, guys. This is just what you hear. Here's your piece of paper. Go do X, Y, and Z. And that's just not the case in this game because we're doing something that we haven't really done before. So when we start sessions with them, I basically have a bunch of writing I've done and a bunch of sort of scenes we want to do. And sometimes those scenes end up, they're very prototypical of what we're actually going to end up with. And I basically try to be very honest with them and say, look, I don't really exactly know how we're going to get there. And we just sort of sit around and talk about it. And we record a lot of stuff. We keep the recordings going. We keep the cameras going. The camera's on Courtney's face so we can get emotional reference from her face as well as her voice.
Elizabeth.
Promise me.
I will stop him.
No. That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right?
The benefits of working with a voice actor directly is, that sort of interactive process. There's a sequence where Troy's rating Courtney to get a certain performance, a moment we needed. And that wasn't just Troy being an asshole. That was, me asking Troy to help get Courtney to an emotional place.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Do you need something to build to it?
I'm thinking. I'm not just ignoring.
Help if he berated you a bit?
A what?
If he berated you a bit? Berated you?
Yeah, sure.
What, like, what were you doing? What were you thinking? This is never
Fucking
gonna work.
moron.
You're gonna get us fucking killed.
I like that.
Keep going.
Yeah, Troy, don't be afraid of it.
No, I'm not.
Really
I'm
go
not.
into her.
Yeah.
No, I just don't want you
You
to stop.
fucking child.
Shut up!
It's Glengarry Glen Ross beating up.
Makes me so uncomfortable. Keep going.
I don't care if you're uncomfortable or not. Pull it the fuck together. You've either got this or you don't. The fuck were you thinking?
Keep at her, Troy. Keep at her.
No, she's got it. She just needs to fucking focus. Don't fucking laugh!
Okay, you were right. I can't control it. It's not possible.
With what I've seen lately, I wouldn't put a nickel on what's possible. Now, come on. I think it's time we found Comstock, okay?
Can we do it once more?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Will you yell, you fucking psychopath? Will you scream at me a little more? And then be nice?
To say, what's it like working with Ken Levine? And I always answer with, I don't know. I'll let you know. Because so far we're not working, we're playing. We're having fun. We're in a sandbox, It's not work. It can be exhausting, but so can, riding roller coasters all day.
I kind of... Can we just try it? I know you don't want to.
Ben, I want to see what you do with it.
Oh, great. No pressure.
Nope.
I think that, we sort of have a couple of rounds of a few rounds of experiments, and now we're starting to understand our process a lot better, and that will help move the process along more quickly. And then we'll find, you know, new challenges we'll take on, and we'll get stuck again, and we'll just have to figure those out.
All right, that's definitely one of my most anticipated titles right now.
Yeah.
I'm dying to play Bioshock Infinite, and this trailer actually shows some of the stuff that's different about this game. But the question for this trailer is, what's the name of the actor who's playing Booker DeWitt in the game, the ex-Pinkerton agent that's coming up to Columbia?
If you think you know the answer, and you should if you've been paying attention to the trailer, email us at xmas@gamereactor.eu and put the answer in the subject line. We have until tomorrow to pick up your answers, because as soon as the next show starts, that's it, deadline. So hopefully you will be hearing from us very shortly with your competition prize, which we're about to show you, tease away. But from Benk and myself, thanks very much indeed for watching, and see you tomorrow.